Now the state of the nation no said ya wo feel Ghana. The AC wa brabom, the AC wa sitina said the Ghana 832. Said the Ghana 832. Se Ghana wajere anaso yo kuna. Said the asitina wa no wotie no. That is the true state of Ghana. Baby awo bia. Ejuma 70 cents, sika 70 cents. Ede na ekoso. Obi a me no ka se ye bi ebesu so ho kire. Obi susu be fra ka so me dem ho to me pa. Aba we maaye no na sesese ne nema sesese nyankopɔ adom aba we ba se ne nema sakra pepepe. Eno ne epese etie e di free ho. Enti me bia homa na tum na maje wadwen kire se you as a Ghanaian president the ono okwa se de na ban mu mpanyimfo aka kire na so afo aka kire se Ghana sitie. Na sere medika bu be kane no de odani ja hompani so ne nim sere se hyehye ne fa wo one me ye ne ete Ghana ye ne ekọ market ho ye ne ye kokokra ne mafra ma no ne ba ye ne nema bedu port wa enim kwan afa so etimi yi ye kwa kantamanto a ye ne enim kwan afa so nya benda boutique ni bi eto se ekọ okan hia eniama no ye kutu a ye ne enim si de situ no aboso kanfo ekra ne ma ne ba na bedu port wa ye ne enim kwan afa so etimi to ye ka sei na ye kokogira aboso kan se ekọ akopɛ spare parts a ye ne enim how much ye tua kokompe swame the whole country baby a ton spare parts bia no ye ne ankasa ne enim yes se ma no omuko school da bia ye ne enim how much e de ma omu for feeding ye ne enim how much ye tua for even glorify and transportation free SHS ne kra ye free no ye ne enim how much ye spending e wo ye mofra ho ye ne amako private school ye ne enim how much ye tua a term ye ne enim how much ye tua for even stationery books ye de ma mofra no and hon kron ba we know how much we are paying see a car ye two near the Kojina filling station wa we know how much we are paying just to fill our tank ye ne ye two taxi trotro kodo no mo a ye ne enim how much ye togu ye car no mo asene de ye adwuma a day ye ne enim how much ye nya a day ne akwako yes we are the eka for a day ye de be kofia busua no ye ne enim how much ye nya to the true state of the economy the true state of nation the true state of Ghana no ye minu mienu atum now so timi atre wadwe but before that no and then center 40 months and Ghana for be twetwe nkomo adwade for bebrebe so say what is the state of Ghana and as the state of economy and the dear kwa na we expect e dey from mampeni na na do dan kwakufu ado kina de okoka omrahye bedwafie pato yenti omu bi ye ba me bia homa na tum na so ya je so adwen kire
abibia beboa oman no on ka bibia betuma boa nkrofo omo bre youth no omo bre wa te se ya obegina ka ya we interview betuma won say hwe youth omo gu echi ha because of one container obi aba so benya bibi kakra obetuma koton atumi aboa ne family and we ene se ne ko election ntini den ne beka biom ne on beka no maka wi ti bibia no betuma ka biom ntini yesra no se bibia nyama se kono eso otumi ye bibi otumi ka bibi especially the businessmen the importers me problem no because usha Ghana ha se bibi ba na affecting importers no a ama for bebre
eye nanado kasa no be kan de ye bompa ye se oma ya onkasa asempa ema Ghana fo asempa ebema Ghana fo ohun betom duma ne de in fact aba from duty no ama emmanuel bia omkofo ntimi nyi omnyoma but I hope say ba unyaba obeye a lot amount
sisi bibia e basa isi omo mo de nyoma e be sisi duty a omuso mutua no enye sika ketwa am sisi e wo kire isi price an kam be tu sisi an me be tu adobo adan na ese e ba no sa ya tie mam me e bresa nti ye sra na se sa asem no ba be on kas ma be manyama kofom nyani aye sira e be tu nyama mu eno de anka moaye
akufo ado one baumia onye meto okaka no owo ka no mu meto so wo bobo ka no so obi besi enti wo so wo power say akufo ado ye bibi na ya obotuma aka kire no benti ba ka kire say wo ye mate wo driver robra obeja ka aka car one kan ye oboku nipa twayema ye yin wo hasisi a wodutu ko hwaduta ye tua aye say enti ba wo ba onye hu ba umya de oba okra onu kra wa bongs na nakufo ado kra wa bon kakra mi kan say wo mama wo fa do mahama embra power onu wo botuma ba yo ma akufo ado na ba umya de want to be happy kakra mi wo kan no
na Ghana nneɛma no boy den dodo anti to do to suma say bi ya ba anya so e bi ato say ansio to so fom ye den fom ye den say ansio to na so fom ye den ya na e bogo no nyina yen sere ya mena amanya mankofo man ya den say de ya sweat pa nsa okra free na atiwi
Sesiano yetu na ndeni boy den. Wan utu na ketu eda menu. E hoton 18 cedis. Enim de ne di ma me 55. Ahina meton no. Se aban ambe boy ya, ye ntifi ase o. Esa nam na si oni bu ye den. E na unya nso. Wo be so amachi 3:30 ni 4 o'clock. Ukwa ni boy ya den nso unya. What ya say? Ti sabe de tu na nyi ho. And why a dimpa a being war?
Kotoko, 9 million. The boy a dimpa, Kotoko 9 million. Unyama, 40 Ghana. Trog of a property, a hasi abetua 7 cedi. The boy a dimpa. 20 cedis.
And last year, number 20.
Last year, near 15 cedis. Another day, or motto, or yes, or mom, or mine, or walker, every.
Aduane ne de ye wo e season a e bi de ba kontom regizi ye wo dry season se do rainy season a e ba na bebre nze se dry season ye wo nsuo tonti enye se no de like e bona ayedin ba je se nsuo ntonti e na bo ayedin
amni se adwuma na ye ne yeton nam enam se ye ntimi nto ni bo ayedin sika no so de ye adwuma loan sika ye koji ana hye de bia yesu ya hu chiri ya nkasa ese ya nam no ye ntimi kura uba kura beti uba tokura ntimi nto enti ya sire oman no aban no tisu na nado aban no me pa tontiti nyama so no hwe ye fi se ya hu chiri ye dodo
ne fa ne fresh bam and this KPP me and this agbere won p no me ibi egbo uwe egbo iba fina loni hun no akufo adu e wo qualify wo bi fete body wo gbe jedo e ba chao wo gbe
youth no ye bre ye nyantuma enti e ma kokefo ni omu ye kronfo omu drugs enti ye bre ye nyama bo ayedi enti uto ade kra ye nto uko akra ya bimba ento mu tete nyama nso ma na so ya nya bi na enhwo ye ba mo
enye consistent ene obeko e wosoro ochina create chaos e wo system ni mu enti no omoma system no ndadin surprise no say net ya omoma price number 4.
Okay, nti wei eye Ghana fo adwadefo ebi wa boso kan ebi wo kan shi ebi wo kaneshi ebi wo makola anomoso a kire o madwen their expectations but the truth of the matter ne say ade ba ko munim se omo hwe anim se o aban no betete so anase komampani kokase obekase matiwe da bi state of the nations address no ye ntibi bia so na emum do mampani ko en se de Ghana esiti ya no be ka chem se no man esiti empremprem ya ye wo mu se no man esiti empremprem mi bisa asa won so se na wasitram siti o Ghana. How is Ghana treating you as a citizen, as a sons and daughters amo ewo me pacho momfa number no to screen so the pacho number ni o dia obefa no afre ofre ne e fa call ni say pa na wa lower o TV set no o 1 minute so obekire wadwen your true state of the economy. Hello, caller.
Huntor.
Mini ampacho din ba bia kasa fi.
Huntor iko ni wasame kese.
Iko yentio. What is the state of Ghana? How is Ghana treating you?
The state of Ghana dey kasa ye kan wasem dey Huntor ya sembe bro. Because Huntor me dey be ko ebiane ho side because Huntor Unsha de sa wo man Ghana even titiru mi ko ma samenke sa me wo anu ma me no ka de ti anu nto unsha de we ya eduane sensem no boye dia nto you need to be away. I mean, this is a way to me. I feel successful or my God, and I say, yes, because who said the way you can why don't talk, who could attend to the corner who got a hook of pet government, could be our talk, Master was so on car with the crowd that the water crowd me. Oh, and when we now catch up by the same no more system, no one why yet, you know, and when I thought, oh, yes, the Diamo, the Diamo, and to say, Jano, and somebody, and yet, because say, Jana, yet, you were my gun animal, and I don't know my gun, I not fulfill now, but so that's no gun animal. And when I say, about you to be, so the brother yet, the ever, yet, and I say, oh, my gun animal, quadia, and Jano, and somebody, and so more Montani, and yet, that's not what to my phone be a granose and some of the time my granose and bottom who is Jumano, who needs Jumano, who makes to make it better. But for one is who needs Juma, who is Juma, no cocoa, the year of what and did this who could have visited Ghana, so wants to make a granny better. And very getting it not to know my Ghana animal. Who tell me I'm not for you and kill a Ghana for them. Or when you can take a chair for my excellency, the great Dramani Mama, because some of Dramani Mama, are down Ghana animal. Who could have want to be in the crowd, who makes me the government, and no one me, I'm a water to play with them, and no system may have told my animal. And you can tell you who bomb, you can take a chair for my excellency, the great and Dramani Mama, not.
Yada see any high school for as a man can say, or see you and boy, as a man can simply now see any brand crying. Na, they say, and Rami whom fly a biano bia say, or Mamma Tongue can say, Macun Crabum for my free. I hope say, no crack. I hope say, and no crack. Cause in cry, in Crado Chrono, Eddie so good, Jane Crado crabbing your tomatoes, Maku, Yrawa, Eddie. Hello.
Yeah, hello. John Dutt.
Opening Patrodin by Biakasafi.
My name is John Dutt. Make Kasafi been programming you.
Me Patro.
One day, may invite you Nawaba Bashe. My followers are all the time.
That's it. My brother.
Yeah. Oh, I go for you, dear. Be Papa Bear knew I bet me about Huntor. Because over near my beer, a Quaswa. Sa a ye, or so we stay, and ye, or so we are name you obey you, the same. Near every fantasy in our bar. On one cassette, I won't no on to me. Because they know why any man on to me. In the end, day, Oma, or better say, dear, means in Abium, and then may call me baby in Tino. And one and I ever share say, on your day, on die, not Mamma now or Banner, Mamma is coming back. Now, Baba a day. Make you know quiet by a fan Santin. Mamma, ba, not ya take be a sample, not Ghana, Quasso my wife.
Okay.
Okay,
yeah, that's Papa. So, a friend, watch the wagon, patches will be to me a friend. Now, watch the wagon. Besides, saying a Ghana, a treaty, the true state of Ghana, no one be to me actually, because baby, I'm a material 1 hour tier. The mean who never be no who. Name, yes, the why you are only baby our share to that bit me actually, dear, cause was sitting more. Hello, friend from Patrodin Baby Akasafi.
Good day. We need to return make us up the commercial work.
The patron to rich.
So, I mean, they don't know what my gun for you. When you had the pepper, you had my husband, Papa Ben or Babacan. When you had some pepper, you have a catch room, and do I owe my way, say, dear. That's your ignorant and near him. And then I my blue pie, they come, and I want you to throw my macro. A come on my way, pa, you to woman, pana. Cathedral being a beer that me could buy. Because Saudi, a bread. Any afuchera you to go and say, as a papa then of the country is Yama 7 years, 20 years on your street. Now 10 months and I kind of other can be the actor. I'm going to be the actor.
Okay. I say President when he be a catcher, President Akufo-Addo in the last State of the Nation's address, no, also when he be a catcher, and the first State of the Nation's address, President say. Most of the popular comment to make him say, I mean Harry, when Ghana was talking about a number of ministers, I say, I mean Harry. Hello? Opening Pajoni Baby Akasafi.
Kumapi, Junior, near Ashoma Estate.
Hey, Kumapi, finally, another also join here.
I don't know, join my friend, my yes, I with me, joining.
And then what to
what? But the crab back up. One says, "Oh, a crash him. I guy, but Obahana for near car." Now I say, "Why you slow mom?"
Sure. Say, we ba my intro on maybe. Say me call Accra FM wa me host. Me a panel member.
Martin.
We a panel member. A different from being a host.
Martin.
Inti sanity. Pache inti.
I want to talk to you. Watching there, at first, I thought the can Onishi. Obi or say when the fundamentals are weak, the exchanges will expose you. What's up the catcher say? It is a warp logic to think when the exchange rate is exposing you, that means the fundamentals are weak. Or the argument that the officer Ghana for your real name cost now. David. Ghana say in your brew. Yenya Bresa Kura Domino. Some concert party no we did that 2016 2020 no. Afidi chale yenyina yehu kania no. Kania ne John Dramani Mahama. Osi adioyo osajefo waye bida aye bida. Yeko hayo yemfa nyambe chiro. Yedi aye bida ade ko hayo. Yenye nyame be chire ne de ko hayo. Enti Huntor me da anuesi.
Yeah, that's papa yenu akuma pi. Junior das papa from a year Ashoman where one of the kind of saying prominent people almost sending messages to the brain or me are committed almost all the time. Hello caller.
Yeah.
Hello. Pacho dini baby akasafi.
Ofume ebo nkasi sikaswa.
Pacho enti efo.
Ebo. Huntor. Hello.
Me pacho yenti openi. Wo so.
Huntor. Mo kwende Ghana fu ipeto say yato aba ma obi suga. O mane me japati. E no gofia. No wadeko. Papa instead papa tinasi wa di me etasi no be we tachi o mane tunton. Won bi ehu. Papa Now, if you are paying Washington, John Mahama or Tom, Kamahabo, and that would have to a duty, nipple eyes.
Kafra.
Shut a credit depot. On that place, what taxi? Well, we're fine. Okay, for that, on Monday, we're waiting for it. You say you go back to agriculture. I'm a touching. Yes, madam. A man was no my father by one evening. About me. But now, yes, man was open to us.
Yes, that's Papa Pass also a fracture wagon. Pacho Obitimia Frey, also Bitimia Frey was 7 more minutes to pick your course. Trey State of the Nation's address, President Akufo-Addo in the last State of the Nation address, no China. Nyame admo bediva e de akere Ghana nti sana wo enema esiti ede ma wo ba bia wo no economy no hu ni sen utu ani a de na hu. Hello caller.
Hello bro.
Openi pacho din ba bia kasa fio.
Kwame da ko me kasa fi e o mi na keko.
Pacho yenti openi Kwame.
Nana. Me depi na pacho MPP for changes came. La clear idea for say you see a Ghana in the question.
Question no dey na wo kan. Because you two
one person need two person on be trying.
One person 10 person. And I think say your 5 person so.
One say you see a Ghana for game ma so. I hope you be back and na social party. Because say yeah old time no say you did 100 cities so you say you do 100 cities together.
Yeah.
But you say you do 100 cities together, not say MPP Baba Dada is some biggest couple for. Sharp part way a party was a Ghana for me you do maji. So somebody in that they are own or Dada Ghana for. John Mahama was trying to solve the Bruce problem. But Ghana for you believe in 8 years. Men fail so we should by next year. Me am a better son and you will. What I say? MPP for that not do too much. 1 year if you put bibi. What I say?
Okay.
Sikaya yengi na ni akaona hochaba because one person will be clear me to me fan to be ya. What the papa there yengi. Indeed. Scan so fast one thing.
Okay.
Mahama was starting the free seekers. Yaka some Rebecca SMP. Mahama was starting the free seekers. Along was starting e-block project. The KY gets so one is the first time. Udi Mahama Chisel, Uncle Check in Juma Bibia, Wire, and Mahama one down to a local or chair. In the Emunia, say, Obi 24-hour job about, say, and yet.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's a pa. Patch also bet me a friend waba yenua na Daudua or say it was also reported that $10 billion was transferred from GRA to an unknown account. We must not forget that as well. We a Facebook commenter yenua de abre yenua Adams Dawood or say all that we are expecting from Akufo-Addo and Bawumia is that they should resign tomorrow. Senipai must wait. Hello, caller.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. I'm Pacho Dimba Bia Kasefi.
I'm you now. So me Kasefi I go Pahachu.
Me Pacho Din.
I'm in the business here.
Oba pa fi am Pacho Yentio.
Me Pacho Otina yeah president the nation of the address ana.
State of the Nation's address.
Now we I quite say mook I wish you to nothing. And then other can be new other kind identify it. If you don't have kind of the oh, I said so through a mook I wish you should be being no proper hard, she need and what did be wait again, go look in the shape with that.
Okay. Yeah, that's Papa. Yenua Teddy, hey, bright Teddy, or Belgium or your life and enumerate that's Papa. Yenua na as the PDS is still fresh in our memory. No. Now they say let's not forget to hammer the corruption scandals this government has involved themselves in. But also bet me afre. Now watch the watching. WhatsApp is number on the screen is here. The afre near Fanwalua. TV set near D and Comono our honor. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Poni Pecho Dino Biakasafi.
Pacho FM Japia, Steven. Hey,
Japia, what one were ha?
What wow.
A Japia ain't you, eh?
Captain,
a Japia,
it's not Papa when you see me.
Yeah, sure.
Because to me, and my country say, near money boa cost on what they buffum. Me as a still vendor, Mahama Jami, Iron Road 1 ton, 1,650. And then above for Mokrano, 6,600. The next we estimate will be a untiminto. Cement, saying, and next our site at Hundo, Nipa Baosono. Oh, a concrete bender may not maybe. I never tell. The papa will be won't mean for young Cobo, very moment, mean shroud. What can he be, maybe? I'm saying, oh, Munchi, what say? Go per se or capture state BBS and a bear so move fee a Bamukra or Omagusu Ahudu economy. Satamana, Yemena, the Japa, winner on Bayan, and it's uncommon share, and a Burma near Japan. When Yamia Buama, a behind them say, I'm Masu, he must sit and then be you a war. A cry film, and Yamama I being.
Amen. That's
about war, a wound since I saw. Now I check about wounds, Yamisha, and Repome Rebecca, but you're in the
Japia, that's Papa, a bishop bush. Project in a cover, Memon Corona Kusumi, Cosite, and you call me sight, me Buffy, I'm into immediately. You're so coercive project, Sicadia, go from now, Coram, but anyway. Hello, caller.
Yeah.
Opening patrolling Rabia Casafi.
Yeah, Medina Quabracasi.
Opening Quabracasi Casafi.
Macasafi or Thomas.
Thomas Patrientio.
Now, Uji is my penny of a car after my man for Pukma to him. Yeah, I tell my could be Rebecca. Then we see say man the dear work e betuma ko tongo for so what say ade na wie then no be ka biem.
Okay. Enti one kasa say na osi hu Ghana ye wo mu sesi how is Ghana treating
Na ku God wa say o man no. Eno na Ghana fo pe fo ntimi nka. Wa say ade no. Wa say o man no. Ene hwe no man ni ma obi an otum didi mpa bi sa da koro. Oh.
Okay, me da se papa. Abachi de wo anyum bi. Mo ma mi nsu mi ho. Mo ma mi nsu mi ho. Obi ayi ase ni eye hu ayi. Edu baby o say ade na say yobo. Ade na say ya montontwene. And say Ghana be ye. Pacho me fa at least 1 or 2 more callers. Na fe yemfa friend nsia na enko kan message kakra aba so. Pacho won so betimi the WhatsApp messages no. Abre. Hello caller.
Hello, Mr. Huntor. Good evening.
Good evening, opinion. Pacho didn't baby akasefio.
Medina the dark rope. Kasafi Kumasi the Chamso.
Pacho yenti opinion.
Menchia 24-hour economy. Rajon Dramani Mahamania Santi Regina and DC Chama and Abu Josephia Numichompa and Dr. Sapo. Minia, may me say Assembia or Pampani Becane, a position Bibia Ukrumha. Because you obey Bia Wayevi or no crack at the Ghana for say. Shaban for beba and a bit in Abuama Ghana and put to Assasa. Na Ghana for million Shaban for Bebano and you Rajan the money mamma near DC Abai. If your Montpagnas or Becabiano, meaning say a bit in Assasa Ghana Bia or no to the limit to a week. Yes, and be a bet. I'm run a man of crime. That's all can be in Conca because I never catch the Ghana for.
Okay. Yes, yeah, that's papa. And I make kind messages in no callers and no ba mefa. Make kind messages said about into Uber now room there mefa call no. That's what choice. We see the president is not going to say anything good. I'm Junior from Bantama. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Opening case and Pachodin baby akasefi.
And but the family and I am make a selfie set light.
We Pachoyentio.
Okay. So Edika and the Asabama do Daman Mama. 1 year shame Ghana crown, a Ukada buy and when trip. And the worship population of Ghana have make us a youth to be 70% and you got a Guma as almost a Omano, a requisite very investigate so true. And the chubby young crowd say, what to lose a wire thing, the Serenado, and Cochran, and Cocasana, and who is so betting motor is not poison. India bear 5,000, 4,000, it's not to move to Nibi Ayuma. At any time, we are here to the
okay.
Bye bye.
Yes, sir, that's Papa. Or say what I don't get is that Baumia listened to all the past lectures he had given to the people. You know about could they be blaming me some about Baumia the lectures now I hear Tremono. Or see if you want an MPP member to insult you, just shout 24-hour economy. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Ma'am, Pachodini baby akasafi.
Pachodini Fred fi Newtown.
Accra Newtown.
Aye.
Me Pachodini.
E friend me Fati.
Ma'am, Fati Pachentio.
Patron. If you are Kufuado dear. Oba Ghana so oba the Queen kasan. Akufuado. We are with Dimian kasan.
Oh. I know a Dimian.
Hey, offer. Jayo, ye bro. Ye bre kasan. Ye bre mpenifuo, nkwakureo, memo, nkwalao, obier dream. Ese nkwalao kura nkiti kura omuko school kura ni pa kuno ka kura onantine pe ka bon aben kura onche. Ena sa kwala no to dream ni dacho. 9 years, 10 years, 11 years on to dream ni dacho. Akwalao le peninsu eden, akwapransu eden. Eti Akufuado de submission no de ya so ne ahwe pa na ba omia de onkope bebi kura no nda kura ono na asem kura de yempetie kura na do mama de obeba enne aba wochina chi te yengu na te ti asia ono na yede ne beko first na ekọ kwanso ukuta cities kitwe bi a ukwa akosisa se na nero bebre do we ye kan sen sefa bebre se se ntimi to sefa se se ntimi to nera se se ntimi nkokwanso alla na eye obi kura pade ato a obehwe saa wonso a wuto ade no wo twe wo wonso pese ni papo ni bremu no obeye de obeto no nso unya kakra edija edi kofi okohwe ebusuafo ne pa ko ni ntimi mba obehwe saa bra mpa to bra o meba mesanfa ope nanso sika nyo
sunsun penanso na ma yemre
sunsun penanso na ma yemre Wong, sexy amini wakatemi mami she free mu aye kwa kosi. Mami free apega.
Yako.
Wong, Saturday we ye kwa kosi. Sika ye hwie gu enye sika ketwa. Tinyame nka ye ho. Enka wonso Huntor. Me de Accra FM de mi tie wo de bia mi tie wo. Nyame ma ho de ni nkwantintin.
Amen.
Na mo boa ye na Jomama ombra me me delegate NDC me delegate no mamu bi so mamu bi. Ba mi ankasa de mi ti Newtown Rako. Emre bi kura mi kurunkura se ohun o chia o e wo Rainbow School wa.
Okay.
Ai, nti ye show.
Ya matra order.
Okay. Nyame ka ho papa mi.
Amen.
Mi trezimu papa.
That's it.
Nyame ka mo why?
That's ba me fate. That's papa. Afi ba me ka message ta fe ne yankodi nkomo studio. We say good evening. I say the reckless driver is at it again. He is going to deliver another sooner that will provoke us all and blame it on COVID, Russia and Ukraine war and say I was misled. We say, Mr. Sami, good evening. MPP is an institution of lies. If someone wants to study lies, can join them. We see the worst party in the history of Ghana is the MPP, a party which does not believe in democracy. NDC are far too short, JDM all the way. We say, good evening, Mr. Sami. This is Evans Pambila from Abu Abu. I say, please, Ghanaians must be very careful about this trained, talented liar. Because Baulaya is not grown in politics. He doesn't make his message to let people understand what he is trying to say. His message is to attack JDM, and this time he will not succeed. We will retaliate what he voiced out. NPP never again. We say, good evening, my brother Huntor. Seth Potter from Secondino, the so-called president has nothing better to present, only slogans and poems. We say everybody knows the state of the nation, so he should come, he should not come and tell us different things. We shine our eyes. We say, Huntor, I beg you, all I'm praying for is try to send all comment talks by the Nana Baumia party to all TV and FM stations. Also for Ghanaians to remember all lies of MPP, Prosper, and the different Kumasi Abre. We say, Sami, we have been in this administration for 7 years now. What again are we expecting in this 10 months? We are tired. We say, we now know as a Mojan wasted penalty was deliberate to deny Professor Merce and NDC a glaring and obvious glory. He will receive a bitter reward for what he did in 2004. That was 2014. We did in 2024 December. Ajetimas edifi la apapa bakina no de abre. Me pacho ubetimi aseno messages no e de abre na ye di nkomo. Ya frame studio na me di nkomo so kakra e wa ha. Ene na nka ye nua Julius Jima. A financial analyst edema MPP Amanyosem na one yenua Kingsley Amaleba on sugina ma NDC na nanka hwe anim so mbeba na so Julius bibia sanka ne dwumadie mu a last minute to the show na offer say bibi asanka ne dwumadie mto ntumi emante na yenua Amaleba e wa ha eniti Amaleba so wa ha se a yesi a metimi aka say ye wo almost ye wo 15 minutes enti Amaleba kwa be kafa ni nyina de aden esa mana me aboro so nta mare ba be fa bi nti wo so be fa bi nti koso ana send no messages ni bra na me ntumi kenkan ni nyina so emfa ma wo send no Facebook ba mekan ama sanso na send no WhatsApp no de ba so a mekan e de ama Kingsley akwaba apomi e de
emiadom
and then common is very simple. President Akufo-Addo deliver the State of the Nation's address, the last one, the final one. 8 years, this is the 8th one I will deliver. What was the state Mujaye Edema President Akufo-Addo inherited in 2017? And so we compare the state of economy Mujaye and the state of Ghana Mujaye and I'm to Enedian Hua. And so see na eda entamo. We no question.
So me that say, my main chia na main chia busha for ejebre hweye, chichi ne benche. Na me fa nchia kase so ma me party mo mpenifo ina titi no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the incoming president, and also to my boss Sami Jemfi. So Busa say the state of the nation Ghana when we were leaving office in 2016 now. Sami, Odiye Koyechia, the Mecca afa Tama Mahama hand over the baton leadership among Mampene Akufo-Addo no. Juma no waye ebini. Inflation as at that time was 15.4%. Your debt to GDP was 56%. That means there was fiscal space of 44%. Ye kani de asomai na a 120.2 billion from Kwame Nkrumah time all the way to Kufuor to Prof. Mayors and then to Mahama. A kani there was 120.2 billion. Ebio so oba ye unemployment situation as at that time it was 8% in terms of unemployment. In addition to that, na yasovu dumso ana abidavo omaino from 1984 and also to 1997-98 to 2006-2007 under Kufuor time. No suma so for some kobompai wakusu most of the be ensure near light. It never happens. They managed and left it. About Prof. Mayors and Mahama by, they came and faced a similar problem. But before Mahama ever handed over the baton leadership of Mampene Akufo-Addo, now the annual demand of 12% on near Tini, that objective, to the extent that MPP is accusing Mahama of their excess capacity. Their Mary plant, the car power, Sonon Asogli, and other plant they buy. Tamani of Frebermunu, near add approximately 2,000 megawatts to our national generation capacity. Not doing so, year free. A bio legacy debt are now accrued in the energy sector due to previous government accrue to honor a card of my to honor. President Mahama de Esla Ebaya na ekuta the sunset clause. Latest by 2019 and can see Jija Esla Nitria. Next remember government of Ghana 4.7 billion Ghana cedis per annum. Consistently for 3 years. Almost 20 billion Ghana cedis. Na idea Isa Kanefriwo. In addition to that, the biggest factory in Ghana's history was built under President Mahama's tenure, which was the Trouble Gas, $1 billion investment plant. Here in Onkwa, ENI Gas. President Mahama also developed additional 2 oil wells. Edeka Bakunwa, that was Cape 3 Point, 10 fields, President Mahama developed it and built the drill ship for it. FPSO Kufuor and FPSO Atamis. No, they can't hand it over my President Akufo-Addo. And President Mahama has also built the buffers. Kufuor Koji Eurobond, the first time in Ghana history of 2007. And as President Mahama government, but the last tranche for that payment, due in 2017. Until Honorable Setekwe, Finance Minister at the time under President Mahama government, created what he called the government term as a sinking fund. This $350 million every 2 more. That's a Sikano. free consolidated fund anymore. Into a buffer President Mahama government created to in which he created $270 million. To Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund. It's also created a similar fund which we call the the stabilization fund, which was $350 million. COVID ebayeno abayeno ekomuko $200 million, $150 million at the bois COVID no. The remaining balance is $200 million, and then abayena cover the year agenda 101. These were some of the buffers we built, and which Exim Bank was created by President Mahama, and also across the country. President Mahama government started 122 community-based senior high schools. 76 were completed.
123.
123, fine. 76 were completed, and 49 were finished and handed over. And then here, education, the second cycle education. You also see a new 3-fledged universities in a handed over at the Mabaino. You also converted all the tertiary, the polytechnics into a full-fledged technical universities, and we handed over to the government. Notwithstanding a massive IT transport infrastructure across the country, the 800-kilometer fiber optic cable stretching from the Eastern Corridor all the way to Napanduri, Garu, Tempani in my constituency, and all of that, are linking 125 district capitals, right? Which has become the fiber optic backbone for the government digitization drive. In addition to that, you see data center, you see, how do you call it, the NIA towers, Ministry of Communication Office, and many more when it comes to the IT sector, the investment the government did. Sorry, a banner you see 1,200 chip compounds across the country. That's 1,200 chip compounds. You stock with staff and equipment, and it started working. The time of President Mahama handed over the baton of leadership, additional 1,700 across the country, and yes, yeah, he handed over at the Mabaino. And which he Anomabo near see Marine College, as we speak, I can't read them. Okay? And teacher training colleges and nursing training colleges are over 50 across the country and ASC. Ebio, yes, substitute that's a nursing and teacher training allowances to student loan fund to student loan trust. So the buyer who are enrolling in the tertiary level as a nurse or a teacher in the training colleges now, you can take a loan and pay your fees. That's all your school are. There are institutions for you to go and work with and pay your fees. How do you call them? Pay your loan now will take here. And that policy was done because over the years, because of say, not tertiary institutions, nursing and teacher training colleges, operating under quota system, they are unable to admit to their full capacity. In the quota system, if you go, say those schools can take to their full capacity and train more human resources in terms of teachers and nurses for the schools and the hospitals we were building. Look at the health, for instance. The Maritime Hospital, Dodowa District Hospital, the Bank of Ghana Hospital, University of Ghana Medical Center, Afari Military Hospital, that's a Upper West Regional Hospital, Upper East Bolgatanga Regional Hospital, the expansion of Bolgatanga Regional Hospital from 400 bed capacity to 800 bed capacity. Look at the rich hospital, which is the Greater Accra Regional Hospital, and the hospital equipment replacement program that worth over $800 million by the regime to make sure that all the hospitals we have are stocked with new equipment. Operations we begin to do them recently. It is as a result of the investment that President Mahama government did. When you say recently about the that was somewhere last year. There was this police inspector, the chief inspector, and brain tumor. Awake brain surgery, outside Rich Hospital. You get that? This kind of operations, before then, it could never have been performed in Ghana. But because of the investment President Mahama government did, those type of operations, or medical treatment are now done in the country. So, what they are knowing when it comes to the economic front, there was huge investment President Mahama government did, particularly in Nyoma Medica about the oil and other stuff. And by 2016, there's a Economic Intelligence Unit, Association of Ghana Industries, African Development Bank. There is another institution called Legatum Institute of Britain, IMF, the World Bank, and all of that. I can say the Ghanaian economy was going to grow above 7% from 2017 because of the massive investment that President Mahama government has so far. And indeed, the economy grew from 8% when Akufo-Addo government took over from 2017. And that time we were also under IMF program because the challenges I face here based on the fluctuation of global commodity prices, okay? And MPP no one kasamo budget about 2017. They acknowledge that there was a challenge in our oil sector because the tariff of FPSO Kwame Nkrumah ain't a problem. So the volume of oil and within 2016, that volume of oil in Timia about form because of the problem now shape na yanti. Because the volume of oil production automatically is going to affect the revenues are generated within that fiscal year. So and then it became a problem I confronted at the time. So by the time we're leaving office, these were some of Minkane and Nyoma you hand it over and then Mampini Akufo-Addo abino. But Sammy, at the time when I go through all these challenges now, the Ghanaian economy continued to show a sign of positive health during that period. Now, Mikuta, President Mahama, this is a National Economic Forum 2014, Central Eastern Region, Ghana. We do call page 59. President Mahama or address a gathering, no, that's more kind here. Or same, there's a second paragraph of page 59. My fellow Ghanaians, as you approach your discussions, I want you to bear in mind that despite these challenges, like I have told you before, we have managed to steer the economy to some of its highest growth rate on record. In 2013, growth was respectable 7.1%. That same year, the growth rate for the world economies was 3.0%. The growth rate for emerging economies was 4.7%. The growth rate for Sub-Saharan Africa average was 4.9%. And the growth rate for the advanced economies averagely was 1.3%. In the medium to long term, we expect to raise this to an average annual growth rate that is above 8%. And the projection to grow the economy above 8% was the realization of what happened in 2017 when Akufo-Addo took over. So the projection of President Mahama came to pass. You get it? It was as a result of the fundamental